Hello, welcome to the Full Frame with Mark and Ben. I'm Mark, he's Ben, and this is a Full Frame with Mark and Ben. Today we're in Bournemouth shooting very, very, very low ISO film. Mine is FPP.
Just FPP.
Have I got dyslexia? FPP Sun, and there it is.
Yeah.
FPP Sun, man. What's yours?
Well, then mine's also FPP, which stands for Film Photography Project, but mine's just called Low ISO, and it actually says it's rated 1.6. Yours is rated 1.
0.6 more ISO.
Yeah, so I don't know, but there it is there. There you go. First one. So this is what we wanted to compare. Obviously they're both made by FPP, so are they just the same film? Like, did they rebrand? And let's hold them both up to the camera. Like,
very
you can
similar.
see.
I think it's the same.
I think it is the same film, but interesting that yours is 1 and this is 1.6. I
Yeah.
don't know why they've done that, but yeah. So
if you know, let us know in the comments. Currently the hottest day of the year in Bournemouth. It's quite late, it's like 7:15 as we start this video.
yeah.
And we're going to have to shoot it at ISO 12 and then we'll see how it goes.
Well, we'll probably use the app because
Yeah.
the cameras don't even go low enough. You can go down to ISO 12 and then you can go to +2, which would bring you down to ISO 3.5.
Yeah.
But then that's still one stop too high.
What were your thoughts on the final photos? I was very happy with them, especially yours.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I was happy with mine.
I'd say there's about 25% of mine I'm happy with.
Yeah.
The rest were like, and some were
Yeah,
like,
I was really surprised to see there was actually a difference between ours. I think we pretty much shot the same settings and stuff, so yeah, I guess we said that at the start, like, interested to see if there is a difference because they were like branded differently.
Yours was a lot bluer, mine was a lot greener.
Yeah, or like green and yellowy, sort of weird.
I don't know if that's how I shot it or
scan. It could be scanning or something. But
the first few of mine were really purple on the scan, so I think it's maybe I loaded it in bright sunlight, so it might have affected it.
I want this roll finished in this video. I don't want to take this camera back with me with frames still left.
Yeah,
so
right. You got some nice bokeh.
did I?
On the there's a couple on the pier looking back to the beach, and the telescope on the pier.
Well, yeah, I guess the reason for that is you need to shoot wide open pretty much all the time, because I mean we did shoot it handheld a couple of times, didn't we? But we did have the tripods with us. I can't remember what sort of shutter speed I was shooting wide open, but it was like 1/30th or 1/60th, which is like handholdable, but if you've got someone moving around it, you're going to get some motion blur.
Yeah.
It was like having a 10 stop ND filter on your lens, like, so even though it was sunny, you still needed a lot of light to get like a fastish shutter speed. But yeah, the ones on the beach of the pier, I did those like deliberately slower, so they would have had a higher aperture, and I got a nice amount of like motion blur in that, which I quite like the look of that, because you're not gonna you wouldn't normally get like motion blur in a really sunny scene, because normally if you had your aperture closed, you're going to get a fast shutter speed because it's so sunny, like with a 200, 400 ISO film. So yeah, it was just a completely different way to shoot, wasn't it? What did you think of the film itself?
Yeah, I really like yours. As I was going through the editing the video, really liked yours. The blue I really liked, and the reds I really liked.
Yeah.
And there was a few of mine I liked. The Helter Skelter ones I liked. The Telescope one of mine I liked. But yeah, mine was a bit too sort of yellowy, greeny.
It's not going to be for everyone. I mean, you need a manual camera, and it basically, even if you've got an auto exposure camera like our FEs, you need a manual light meter, because no camera will go down to 1 ISO. So yeah, like it's definitely a bit more involved shooting. It's not one you can chuck in your point and shoot and just far away. But I think for certain circumstances, if you want some motion blur, it's a sunny day and you don't want to spend 50 quid on an ND filter, it's a pretty good option actually. Yeah. So and it does look great as well.
I like that you had to like think about what you're doing when you're taking the photos.
Definitely.
So you have to think about that when you buy it. It's like you've got to use it in a situation where you're going to have to like stop and think rather than just. It'd be good to know if you shot this. Send us some of your photos on Instagram. Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram. The links are in the comments.
I seem to remember. The sample photos were like beach ones. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I guess we kind of.
But yeah, if you shot it, I want to see it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you're able. We'll be back next week for more shenanigans and sexy.
Or next week's podcast.
Next week's podcast that we've just shot.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bloody hell. The chair.
There she is. Done.